guys, we're gonna do another one just to show you guys. Woke up early and I'm starting to load everything up, so I'm not bringing a trailer today, so I'm gonna load everything up in the FC. I got the 85, I got extra axles in case I need it, the jump box. I'm gonna put this set of wheels on the car and keep these, put them inside somehow, and then extra tires. The plan is not to go crazy, it's just to be able to have some fun, go by myself. Don't have to bring the trailer and it'd be a whole mess. So what I'm gonna do is drive over there, fill up before I get there. I already got the jugs full, I have premix, and just burn a couple set of tires, test the engine out. I did a little rip last night and it feels really good, so I'm really happy how this engine came out. So let's see how it performs today. All right guys, so we're ready to go. I got everything in the car, tires, extra set of wheels. So let's go on a 40-minute drive.
Continue on US 13 South for 4 miles.
Man, I just did a pull that was short-lived. I forgot to tighten the radiator cap. It just fell out. See if I can figure something out and find one. I think there's an auto shop over there, but it might be closed, so let me see. All right guys, so we made it to AutoZone. I got our radiator cap, so we're back on our way to the track. In case you were wondering,
Continue for 1 mile.
We have in this car is a wideband. We have no dash, no coolant, no oil pressure. So we beat on this engine and it is what it is, you know, like if it's hot, I don't know, it still runs. So, but I will do these details later on. So we got everything set up for the car, so it's getting detailed right now over there at Jack's Wax. So I'll show you guys some clips. They're like the same basics, like 50 minutes or something like that from where I'm at. So there already is easy access. It started losing traction on that last one, so you can, that's how you tell that the tires are bad. So I'm gonna put this set right here and before I crash it. It felt weird through here, but they're saying that wheel was stuck fully turned towards the wall when I turned through here. Well, I was gonna keep at it with this shell, but it looks like it's done. She is done. Something broke on the passenger side. I mean, I'm really not sure what broke, but I mean, everything broke. Something failed. No, something broke and it steered me into the wall. So that kind of sucks. I mean, we crashed, so I don't know what really broke, but it definitely, this is something on this side is what caused the accident. Look, after all that, it still runs. My dude got hurt over there. My bad. I was like, this dude got hit from the back too with the battery, man. I did that strap job. The nuts are ripped out. I think I'm gonna keep this in the video. I'm not gonna do another video about it. But we're gonna go pick up the FC from the track today. The best thing I can think of is the two-wheel dolly. The back end's fine. It'll make it easier to load up. So we're gonna go take the two-wheel dolly and go pick it up. I'm bringing some hardware so we can put the right side back on. That way we can get it on. But regardless, I'll show you guys a little bit of that. But I just want to show you guys the actual replacement for this car. Pretty much it used to be a drift car. It's white, so it's not going to be a culture shock like boom, like he changed cars like that crazy. So this car already had dual calipers. It's an actual T2 rear end, everything axle, so it's technically an upgrade. Interior wise, it has no dash. Back's gutted. It had a battery there. It had a bolt-on cage, same as mine, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. So pretty much the plan is I'm going to take this body harness off. I'm going to put my dash on this car, my seats, and my harness bar. And then we'll use this drivetrain because this drivetrain's better. But we'll take the engine and the tranny from the other FC and we're going to install on this one. So I already hit up Josiah at FDF. So they're going to be sending us all the broken components from the angle kit. Again, touching up on that, it wasn't the angle kit's fault. With the abuse that we're putting this car through, it is what it is. It might have gotten damaged at the last event, whatever, but it happened. It broke. It caused a lot of damage to the car. So pretty much we're gonna swap everything into this car right here. I guess let's go to the track and see. I mean, let me show you guys here. It's ass. It needs to be painted in the engine bay compartment. But pretty much we're just gonna be swapping everything from that car to this car. And it was something that I was trying to do at the end of the year, but it looks like it's gonna be something that we do now. I guess get ready for some more FC content. So we're back at Langley. It looks worse than I remember. So let me go outside. There she is in all its glory. All right, so the plan is we're gonna jack it up, slide this back on, and we're gonna take the coilover that broke off and put a stock shock I brought. That will get the car off the ground and hopefully enough to where we can drive it onto the two-wheel dolly. All right, so I mean, this wheel took the hit from the wall, and I just want to give a shout out to Heritage Wheels because it's still good. I mean, it's got this bend right here on the lip, but look how much everything bent. Look how far back the wheel is. Shout out to Heritage. You know, the FDF kit also super nice. It crumpled like it's supposed to, because it's supposed to, if you hit anything, it's not supposed to cause damage to the frame rails. But I did hit here first, so there's really nothing that I could have done to save it. So it just bent it, nothing broken. This side broke because when the strut hat broke right here, so this broke, it caused the whole thing to flop on itself, and then this broke because the whole thing binded itself, and you can see pretty much it just destroyed it. So a lot of these parts look good. The knuckle looks good, so it's just replacing the lower and replacing these tie rod ends, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We can reuse a lot of these parts. All right, so I think we got it. So Ryan came and helped us get it on in queue. We threw in a stock shock on it, so it's good enough to take home.
There we go. Man, you haven't paid me my cameo fee, all right?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't authorize you to record me.
I mean, it's not stupid
Damn,
if it
bro,
works.
it's all right.
It's not stupid if it works.
Goddamn. I mean, it ain't that bad. Well, there she goes. The end of a legacy. In the eyes of the angels. Damn, look, a fellow FC about to see me with my shit pieced out up front. He's like, hold up. That's another FC, but it's total. Car's at the shop. Runs and drives, so we're just gonna pretty much turn it on. We got it on wheel dollies, and we're just gonna drive it into the shop, but the guys are gonna steer it from the outside. Turn it. I'm gonna start taking everything that's junk, like the radiator. I'm gonna take it out, scrap that. Pretty much I'm just gonna start removing everything that's no good anymore and go from there. Fan shroud, it's gone. The fan's still good. Got one fan. So I'm just gonna start putting all the good stuff on this rack over here. Man, this intercooler's been through hell and back. It cracked right there. No problem, that can be fixed pretty easily. But the core is straight. This is one of those vibrant cores and the end tanks and all that stuff. So I'm really surprised that held up. Motor's almost ready to come out. Got the harness off. Good thing about, you know, race cars is you got Deutsch connectors everywhere, so you can just take things off and quick disconnect, you know, in case things like this happen. Realistically, it's more for the motor than anything, but yeah, almost ready to pull the motor out. Exhaust is out, everything is out, engine mounts are off, the harness is disconnected, battery wire is disconnected, power steering lines are disconnected, fuel lines are disconnected, so almost engine time. Damn, fucking rookies, man. The drive shaft fell out. I told my friend Brett to bring the plug, he didn't bring it. It's his fault. There goes $200 in fluid. All right, the engine is out. The guy's been taking the subframe out, so the subframe is out, the gas tank's out, cage is out. So pretty much, it is what it is. This is the last part of the car coming out. Oh, there she is. Engine outlasted the car. This is going to the scrapyard. We already got everything we needed out of it. Well, whatever. I went ahead and pushed the new FC in the shop. So like I said, Friday night, Saturday and Sunday, don't fucking message me. I'm working on my own shit. So we just need to clean this car up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the engine bay first, then we can address the outside of the car later. Let me start stripping. I won't bore you guys with this stuff. This next part will cut out to it being completely stripped, and then tomorrow we're gonna paint it. I'm gonna pressure wash this, and I'm gonna paint the engine bay the original color that the other car was. All right, so the white is done, and now it's the blue pearl time. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I laid it on this small piece right here. So this is with the blue pearl, and this is without the blue pearl. So this is just what makes it pop. So we're gonna do the blue pearl next, and then move on to the clear coat. Q's laying down the clear. Again, if you're painting your engine bay or doing anything paint-wise on your car, you make sure you do it on the weekends because the city is closed and they won't give you shit. Vargas tip. And she's done. It's got the clear coat on, and you can see it pop even harder now. Like I said, don't overthink this stuff. It's really easy to paint an engine bay. So, you know, it's like $200 in material and you can do it in an hour. As you guys saw, we didn't really prep anything. You know, we just cleaned it, degreased it. I didn't have to do any body work. It's an engine bay, you know, it's not a big deal. But that looks super, super good. You can see the transfer, the flop of the blue pearl. So we're gonna let it bake in the sun. And this is the only thing that was holding us back from putting the engine and installing all the parts. So now we can start putting the chase base, the master, the brake master, the clutch master. All that stuff's gonna look sick. We can put the engine in. We can put the catch can. We can start putting the angle kit. We can put the engine harness, so we can start finalizing this car. All right, so I already ran the body harness. Engine harness is already ran. So it's just here, ready to go. And the dash is mounted. I already have the chase base catch can on, the chase base overflow on. This stuff was super strong. This was what the side that was in the accident. I have the brake lines ran. I still got to do over here, but I need to get aftermarket AM lines, so I'll order that next week. But the master is installed. The coils are installed. All right, so it's Monday. Like I said, I'm gonna be working on customer cars, but Luis in Spanish. He's got his day off, so he's coming over here. He's got a couple FCs, so he knows these cars. So he's gonna come and keep working on the FC, get the engine in. I'm gonna go back to working on that engine, and he's gonna throw this on. So this engine is for Contavious Street. So he's a football player for Atlantic Falcons. He has an FD wide body, and this is his REW engine that we're gonna be building. So I have the plates right here that we're gonna start porting. And on top of that, I have the assembly that we have to balance. His engine's actually pretty fresh. It's a reman, brand new engine. So front and rear, brand new. We're just gonna port it, balance it, and assemble it with all the stuff that we like to use, and pretty much make this engine pretty solid, because it's going on an FD, and the car, it looks spicy. The body kit and all that stuff on it is sick. So I'm gonna start porting. I'll show you guys a couple clips, you know, the port once they're finished. I'll show you the balancing, and I'll show you the assembly. So I just wanted to change up the pace. Here's an engine build video for you guys. I probably got 1 or 2 more spins on Contavious's engine, but we have it pretty close. The front's already done at 0.5, so we like going under 1 gram. And the rear, we still off 2.5. So if we spin it to here, pretty much this is where we got to remove 2.5 grams. So 2, so we match the front. And there we go. Under 1 gram. So we'll save this compared to the before and after. And now we're good for 10,000 RPMs. All right, so the plates are powder coated. The water seals are installed. The rotors are built. Nothing crazy, just a large street with a bridge port. This is gonna be a 500 to 600 horsepower setup. Nothing insane, but it's gonna sound awesome. And I really hope he loves it and is excited for it. So I'm gonna start stacking it real quick. I'll probably set up a little time lapse, but let's get to it. Luis got the engine in and the tranny and everything's bolted. The drive shaft flange is different, so we got to take that to the drive shaft shop and change it because it wasn't NA diff. Now it's turbo diff. Did a good job. You get the thumbs up of approval. So, but yeah, everything looking good, same as before. So all the chase base goodies, the engine we built, little by little, we'll get it right. All right, let's see if it starts, because it's on pump gas, not E85, so. Now we need a jump box. Get the jump box next door. So we found one of these pins was disconnected, so let's try it again. All right, should turn on now. Car's already running, so this is the last important part, the hatch. This is what's gonna continue the legacy. Rest in peace, that hatch is gonna explode when it lands. So now we gotta put this one in. So as some of you guys know, this was on the black FC that got T-boned off the trailer. All right, so I used the old brackets so the radiators mounted. And the coolant lines, they were fine, so they're just hooked back up. So Daniel's doing the new mount that's getting welded on. All right, these guys aren't gonna let me half-ass it anymore. They went ahead and put an oil cooler. So this is Chase-based oil cooler that they sell. And we also have the thermostat right here. So this will have to be mounted most likely somewhere over here. So we'll see. But the oil cooler pretty much is gonna go on this spot right here. And we're gonna order a new cover right here and cut out a hole and put a fan on it, right?
Yeah, computer fans.
Yeah.
Right here.
And just put some
RGB.
fans. Making progress, looking good. We're still sourcing fenders, but we'll figure that out. So Daniel got the pipe done. Mounts on the radiator to the intercooler. And that should be it. Follow Kaiju Fab on Instagram. Daniel came back to do the pipe a second time. So we kind of got
Rookie mistake.
yeah, rookie mistake. We made it too perfect, but then didn't take into account once you weld it, it's gonna shrink, so it didn't fit. So the whole pipe had to be redone, and now we have plenty of clearance from the power steering pulley, and it has wiggle, which we want wiggle to be flexible. Before it didn't move whatsoever. So that's done. So I gave you a thumbs up last time, but now it's thumbs up again. We're good this time. We're gonna start working on the angle kit next. Most likely I'll start doing that tomorrow. Friday night, I have already built 3 engines this week. So it's time to work on the FC. Last that we left off was Daniel did the intercooler piping. So the only thing I have to do is install all the FDF stuff. So shouldn't be a big deal. 2 bolts up top, 2 bolts on the bottom, and bleed the brakes. So I haven't bled the brakes yet because we're not keeping this spindle out with the old. In with the new hotness. All right, this sets the beginning of Hyperfest prep. Wow, Rosie, you did a good job. It's a good job. It looks really good. All right, guys, so this marks the beginning of Hyperfest.